Okay. Looking good, I think. Alright, in that case, if everything's looking good, then let me just say hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refuses to be fixed. CodeErr. And congrats Neon on being first. How are you doing? Hope you are well. So, last time I did stuff, and today I'm gonna do stuff. So we decided that we should not focus on the staircase today, which is just as well. Makes perfect sense in my mind. Also, hello Gabe. We do need to make another room that we have decided to add at the end of the storage area. So that's gonna happen. Other than that, honestly, I'm not sure yet what else we're gonna be doing. Other than immediately no longer being fish. Alright, the bow is fixed. I can unbundle the arrows. There we go. Now then, did I fish up anything good? No. Still didn't fish up a fishing rod. A tragedy. Truly. That is sad. Anyway, let's get some music in here. So, I'm gonna start things off by immediately adding the next entry over here. Because as per chat request, we have added in Cyclic. I think I spelled that right. There we go. So that's the chat request added. Which means after the stream, hopefully I'll remember, I'm gonna put up the poll for the next chat suggestion. So that's happening. Hooray. And glad to hear the reload fixed everything. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Gabe, Bones, Neon, you all well? One would hope. Maybe, perhaps, well. Let me cook some more meat. Always gonna need more food. Also, speaking of things one might always need, I am gonna grab 4 more poppies because we do have more experience now, which means we can make some stuff. Imaginary Theater, I hope you're having a good run currently. Oh yeah, the ones down here still have a lot of coal in them. Hi Spinny! Oh, I can go to bed early? Ah, imagine going to bed early. Couldn't be me. No, but hopefully that'll work out and you won't randomly just doze off and ruin it. Now, let me actually see, because I have not looked at anything Cyclic adds. Traveler, multi-bow, excavate? What does excavate do? Is that like a vein miner enchantment? Experience boost sounds nice. Multi-jump. Beheading? Okay, beheading is actually really useful. Make the storage bag. I'm just looking through everything. There is leech life, sounds nice. Magnet. Block reach, step height, venom. Interesting. Auto smelt. I mean, this isn't the first auto smelt option we have, and it won't be the last. Disarming. Gloom. Not sure what that does. Ender. Beekeeping and last stand. Huh. Interesting. Weird apples, okay. Storage bag is awesome. is it now? Silk weave slippers. Immune to fall damage. Height level depends on redstone input. Ooh. Obsidian pressure plate. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, an ender eye that doesn't break. Well, lovely. Garden scythe, harvest the area. I mean, I already have right-click harvest, so I don't think I need that specifically. Ender sack, portable ender chest. Empty sack of holding. Storage bag. How do I make that? 2 diamonds, leather, and a crate. Cheese chest. Okay, okay. I guess I could make that. But it won't be our main focus for right now. Our main focus is figuring out a room for back here. And also... I'm gonna grab a book. I'm actually not gonna do the waifu thing yet. Oh, guess what? The playlist broke already. That didn't take very long now, did it? Not long at all. Such a surprise. By the way, I looked into this thing with the playlist, right? I looked into it, and apparently there's multiple people complaining about the same bug, but nobody was able to come up with any fixes for it. So I'm not the only one who has that issue, but there's also nobody who was able to fix the issue. So yeah, just further proving YouTube's site is absolutely and completely broken. Alright, so this is where it's gonna be. Ugh. Now we need to figure out a fitting block palette for it. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that yet. Okay, that's where that stuff is. Hang on, let me look something up real quick. How would these look for that? I mean, with the patterns and everything, it does have a more mystical, mystical look, but at the same time, it has a more mystical look, but still matches the color palette of everything else, right? So that would be perfect, actually. Right? I think. I think that could work. Similar color palette, more mythical theme with the runes and everything. I mean, why not? I'm gonna try fiddling around with it a little bit and see how that's gonna look. I know I had everything I needed here. No, I did not. The stone cutter was in that area. I went the right way the first time and then backtracked. And I'll take these just because I want to try them out a little bit to see if that can add a little bit of extra flair. Okay, let's put that stuff in place first. There, there, let's go there. How does it look if I add these as well? No, that doesn't work. Had a feeling it wouldn't, but I wanted to try it out anyway. I think it might even look better without these. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. So we have our passageway into the back room. But I do realize we now need more Naga stone. Not a problem, we can get more Naga stone. I'll leave my base set up here because I'm gonna have to come back to this spot anyway to grind more materials and stuff. Why are you running? Oh, hello. Same as last time, we appear to have a few frame drops right now, but they definitely fixed themselves last time after a little bit of playing, so I assume it's gonna be the same this time. Anyway, Naga. Up there. So there is a Naga in the northwest. Again, I could probably fly there, but as I said in the previous stream, I'm trying to limit the use of flying identities because it is a little bit cheap. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh, hello. Bye. Alright. That's towards spawn. Right, so follow along this coastline and then eventually cross, and the playlist broke again. Have I mentioned how horrible YouTube playlists are? I don't think I've mentioned it yet, have I? Totally haven't mentioned that. Ever. Okay. Also, by the way, which waifus should we, you know, identity... Should we get identities for soon? Because I'm not sure who to go for next. We already got all the Dokis taken care of. Also, another thing, right, I wanted to mention this. The whole, I updated a bunch of mods in between the previous stream and this one, including Mystic Agriculture, which I went into a test world, and I have good news and bad news. The good news being that I was actually not able to replicate the game crash that we had so many issues with. To be fair though, I only tried it a little bit. I didn't experiment with it a lot. So it's entirely possible that I just missed it. But yeah, the other thing... Oh. How perfect, there's a cave there. However, the bad news is the mod is still very much so broken. Like, even though I was not able to cause the game to crash while I was fiddling around with it, it still doesn't stop the infinite seed glitch. Which is a little annoying. Honestly, for this stuff, I'm not even sure if I want the mossy variants or the cracked ones. I think for this, I just want the regular ones because, the room is supposed to be mythical, yes, but it's not supposed to look worn down. I mean, we could experiment to see if it looks better worn down, but I think the regular stuff is gonna be more than enough. Are we sure that playlist is shuffled? Because it just went to the next track. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think this would make for decent walls? For the room of equivalent exchange, so to say. Oh yeah, now it worked, but the playlist broke. Playlist broke the second it went to another random track. Fun. Again, color-wise, it definitely fits in with the storage area. This way, this way. Why is there so much of this stuff in Mossy? This is not the kind of material I want the mossy version of. The game's kind of rude to me here. I mean, I'll still take it. I might be able to use it for something else. After all, it's not... If I ever need this, it's better to have it, because it's not like I can replicate it. This stuff does not have an EMF value. So if I need this material, I'm gonna have to grind it. I guess that's what I'm doing now. I'm not even sure how many blocks I need. I'm not sure how many blocks I'm gonna need for it. Because I'm not even sure... Is this gonna be the floor as well? Or is it just gonna be the walls? I don't know. Because if this is gonna be the walls, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out something else for the floor. Although it does have a different texture for the... if you use it as a floor, so it could also work as both and still look unique, but still. I'm not sure how to make a good transition between the main storage floor and the backroom floor, right? The transmutation room. At the very least, this stuff is a lot easier to mine. I mean, I'm mining it this quickly without a haste beacon. So, that tells you how much easier this block is to obtain. And I'm very glad that this isn't as tedious of a process. Speaking of tedious processes, by the way. Speaking of tedious processes, I gotta restart the playlist again. See, the thing is that I have found a mod that does what I wanted to for the build process. So I will most likely... most likely for tomorrow's stream, maybe grind materials a bit more, but not build. Like, if I go grinding again tomorrow, I will not be building anything. And it will instead have to wait until the Minecraft stream after that. Because I found a mod that adds a trowel, which you can use to randomly place blocks from your hotbar. And that is basically exactly what I needed. I knew there was a mod like that. Turns out it's Quark. Turns out it's the Quark mod. Which I think is a fairly popular one. That I, for some reason, did not have yet. But I guess I don't really have the most insanely impressive priorities, considering I waited over a year just to add a waifu mod to the game, rather than just continuing. I think you should rebuild Sayori's room. I could. I could not only do that, I could build a replica of Sayori's room somewhere in my base and then put Sayori in it. Truly a genius move, really. I could make rooms for all the literature club members. Hell, if I really want to go extra far, I could make a room for every waifu in Waifu Craft. Just make like a big hotel area where every waifu gets her own themed room. Maybe that's gonna be a future project, and that would be a project that I would have to keep updating every time WaifuCraft gets updated. Make the MTT resort. Ah yes, genius. So yeah, add that to future potential plans. Giant hotel with a room for every waifu, and it's themed accordingly. Honestly, that could be a fun little distraction. I'd have to figure out where the hotel area would be in my base. And, obviously, as for priorities, the Dokis are gonna be at the top of the priority list. After them, probably the Konosuba cast. And after the Konosuba cast, I guess I'll play it by how I feel. We'll see. I mean, if Nazuna gets added at some point, obviously she's gonna get a room very quickly. And if Hutao ends up getting added at some point soon-ish or something in the next few updates, then I know Spinne will not let me sleep unless I make a Hutao room. Reminds me, what would a Hutao room even be like? Well, she's from Liyue, which means it should definitely have that traditional Chinese look more like, and it definitely has to have some references to her being the director of the funeral parlor. That much is obvious. Honestly though, it doesn't even look too bad for Hutao. I mean, Hutao has like, what, 30 votes at this point? So she's definitely pretty high up there, definitely higher than Nazuna. Which is why I would further want to encourage everyone to vote for Nazuna. To those of you, by the way, upvoted Nazuna, what did you generally... I mean, I'm not sure if Spinne really read through it, because Spinne hasn't watched the series yet. But Neon, example, what did you think of the Nazuna suggestion and how it was thought out? I think I did a decent job at making it a high-quality suggestion that actually has some details in there and isn't just character suggestion and please, mod creator, figure it out yourself as to what to do with it. There are diamonds here! Again! It happened yesterday too. I'm just looking for building materials, not for diamonds. And what do I find? Diamonds! Exposed on the surface, basically. Why does this keep happening? Haven't read it? fair enough. There shouldn't be any Season 2 spoilers in there. I wrote it before Season 2 came out. Then again, I did also read ahead in the manga at that point, so maybe it's gonna have some references to... I don't think it has any reference to future stuff. I think I read it purely based off Season 1 of the anime. I wrote it purely based on Season 1 of the anime. But I figured if I'm gonna make a suggestion, I might as well make it a high-effort one. In fact, I think I suggested a grand total of 3 waifus, but honestly, Nazuna is the one I mainly care about. The others are just like, yeah, I guess I could... Was just me being like, yeah, I guess I could suggest more. And because I was like, yeah, I guess I could suggest more, I decided to do that. Especially because Zelda Crafter, one of the developers of the mod, was like, said that he was kind of curious, what kind of, I think he was curious about Maple specifically, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll try to write a high quality suggestion for Maple and see if you think that turns out good. So I did that one too. It's great. One can hope it's accurate and would work. Gravity Falls? What do you mean Gravity Falls? Oh, not Mabel. Maple. With a P. Like the syrup. Maple from Bofuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. I think that should be a decent amount of edged Naga stone. Let's try working with that. So yeah. That anime exists, it sure does. Again though, I think the suggestion as I wrote it, it would lend itself to giving you a very, very potentially broken piece of equipment if it were to be implemented the way I wrote it. Because specifically, I wanted to make a reference to her armor set, and having that armor set potentially be obtainable. In case you're curious about why Maple's armor set could eventually end up broken, it's because Maple's armor set is specifically... Well, it's, again, Maple is the one with the overpowered stats, but her armor set isn't anything to scoff at either, because her armor set has a very unique trait that I would love to see in the game, even if it turns out to be broken, which is every time her armor set breaks, it immediately comes back with full durability and gets stronger. So I was like, hey, you could add Maple's armor set and have it like every time it breaks, you get it back and it adds a random enchantment or improves one of the already existing enchantments by 1 level. Which, again, could be broken if there's no cap to it. And I was like, hey, you could make it, balance it out a little bit by having it so you can't enchant it the normal way to balance it out. So you have to have it break over and over again to get stronger, and can't just manually do whatever. Which I think is somewhat balancing it out, but fact remains that a set that can grow infinitely strong given enough time would, yeah, would eventually be a bit much probably. Also with high durability, true, give it decently high durability, make it so you can't enchant it the normal way, and then yes, you can have an armor set that can get infinitely strong, however it takes forever to get there. That would make it pretty balanced, I think. Because that just shows how committed you have to be for it. Like, yeah, you can do it. It's gonna cost you a lot of time and effort, though. Okay, I still haven't decided what floor we're gonna use. I could just keep this floor going. I'm not sure if I want to. Is there a similar kind of floor to this? What if I go for polished deep slate? I'm not sure about that. Oh, instantly figured Spinner's type out, no surprise there. Lunar Stone. Alright, that's something I have. Again, though, it needs to match the color scheme. What do I have that could match it? Your type is not difficult to guess because you kind of made it pretty obvious. Trollstein, maybe? I'm not sure. Something similar yet different. Oh my god, I had stuff. I had so much Edged Naga stone lying around. I just didn't look in the correct chest. What a dingus I was. Exceptions like Monica, Karen, I mean, fair enough. A floor that looks similar to this, yet is also different. Quartz? I'm not sure. You know what? I should just start construction of the room and then figure it out later. How about that? How about I just start and then I can figure it out? In fact, maybe I should make this gateway a different material too. I would just make the gate itself out of that stuff already. Or I could use some actual Naga stone again. Let's try this out a little bit here, okay? Naga stone, Edged Naga stone. And maybe grab the Naga stone heads. We'll see if we can make those work as well. I just make it like a secondary gateway, like this. Can I also... Ooh, no. No, that does not look good. Actually, yeah, no, I got an idea. Whoops, that... I sometimes forget that this pickaxe is too strong and breaks everything. Whoops. I appear to be missing a block. Where did it go? Okay, then. Anyway, on to what I was trying to figure out over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab these. For a replacement. Character roll. I mean, fair enough, deciding one singular favorite out of a bunch of characters is always hard. Now watch this. I'm gonna place this here. Make it like a path like this. Build it up over here. Whoops. I forget, fall damage. Also, hi Luca, hello. Hello Lucas, how's it going? Like that. Right. Now you might be wondering, wow, why are you making this thing so big? There's no reason for it to be this big. But I think... And then I make like a second wall where it like transitions. Been achieved yet? Oh, far from it. In fact, we decided to take a break from it because of the tedium it has caused. Right, and now I can use this. Yeah, that works great for walls in there. And now, here's the thing. Here's why I think this can work with that little extra gap in there. I just have to figure out a good thing to choose. I don't know about dripstone. Hang on. Well, like, you know, make it like a castle gate type of deal. I could just use stone brick, but that's what this entire area here is made of. There must be something that works better. Blinding wall out of blinding stone. I'll have to check if I have some of that, but that could work. Or carved stone. I'm sure I can find stuff there. It's quite the daunting task to say the least, even more flying, yeah. Alright, where do I have the ether stuff? I think it was somewhere in these random chests over here. Somewhere. Ah, there we go. Ice stone, angelic stone, that definitely doesn't fit. Holy stone, andesite. Really, I don't have any blinding stone? I think holy stone's a bit too bright. Ah, we added Cyclic today, which was the chat suggestion. Every 10 streams we add a mod of chat's choice, and Cyclic was the one that was chosen. So that is the one. Ah, wait, there it is. Okay, carved I said would work too. Let's try out that. Let's see how that works. Again, we can't really get the full picture of it because we're not quite... I think I need to lower it by one. Also, I think this is where the debug stick might come in handy. That is absolutely where the debug stick is going to come in handy. Which means I'm gonna have to get Monica to trade it to me. But yeah, I think I should also add like a second row for this. I'm not sure yet if I need to add a second row or not, but I'll make that decision once we feel ready for it. For now, I suppose, should I summon Monica right now? Before I do anything, I want to summon someone new and figure out if I can get them to change. Actually, no. I'll summon Monica and let her roam around for a while. Where is she? Don't tell me the book legit didn't work. Okay! Deleted, apparently. Yeah, okay, apparently the book doesn't like spawning waifus in a pocket dimension. Well, that's good to know, I guess. To delete Monica this soon, I guess so. Well, that's 5 wasted XP and 5 wasted levels and 1 durability. Mobs can spawn in the natural way, but you can spawn them in with spawn eggs, which is why I assumed Monica would work fine as well. But I guess no. So I'll put Monica down here in the dungeon for the time being and let her roam free. Alright, let's see. 25 diamonds, right. Okay. 25 diamonds, you shall get those. I can afford the debug stick. Also, maybe I should... Yeah, I'll do that later. Maybe I should start. That's why I was like, yeah, why I wanted to have her in the base, because I might try to get a little bit closer to her so I can get her to change her outfits. And when she changes her outfit, I can speak. When she changes her outfit, I could kill her again. So there is that. Anyway, I've obtained the debug stick. Now with this I can get to work. Okay, let's first see how it looks if I just change these. Wait. Debug stick, why do you... Hello? Do I have to be a player for it to work? I don't know. No, that also doesn't do it. Very weird. Why won't you work? Well, I don't have creative mode. Really think it's a thing where I have to have cheats enabled? A knockoff. She scammed me. No way. There must be some weird... I'll have to try this out in a test world again at some point to see if I can figure out the problem. For now, let's just keep working, I guess. Alright, we need to figure out the dimensions of this room. How big should it be? It doesn't have to be too big. Oh no, this has weird placement issues, huh? Oh yeah, it does. There we go. Oh wow, I broke stuff all the way over here. Huh, wow. Toxic cannot be used while in survival or adventure mode, only works in creative mode with cheats and enable others in creative. It acts like a regular item, although of interacting with it, but nothing happens. Man! Useless. So how big do we think this room should be? I also realized one big problem with it. A problem that I failed to notice up until now. I don't know how to achieve symmetry. I'll have to figure that one out too. Because I can't place the... I can't place the transmutation table in the center because it's an even number of blocks. So how am I gonna do that? Questions. So many questions. Didn't even think of that problem up until now. Currently it's a... should we make it 8 by 8? I guess 8 by 8 is definitely big enough. Actually, you know what? We'll make it 10 wide, but in order to make the whole even or odd thing a little bit easier on me, who said the room had to be a perfect square? That still causes a problem of where exactly the middle is along the east-west axis, but I can definitely find the middle along the north-south axis at least. Then I can make a symmetry thing where the transmutation table is on one end and, I don't know, maybe an ender chest on the other end? Because I don't think we have an ender chest anywhere in our base yet. Or actually there might be one in my room, but there's no ender chest in storage currently. So that could work. Yeah, let's put an ender chest into the storage area. And then we'll have the symmetry thing solved. Plus, the ender chest kind of fits in with the whole, like, you know, more magical theme of this room, I guess. Slightly more magical in nature. It's 5. Let's make it 10 by 7, maybe? I think that's a decent size. Should work well for our purposes. And you know what? Maybe I'll use the carved stone for the... actually, I think I have carved stone in another room as well. I don't want to use the same stuff constantly. There it goes. There we go, now we have the outline of the room. Why does the stuff have to be annoying to place? But we definitely have more than enough for this, which is nice. Imagine not having to constantly go on more and more material grinds. Okay. Feels a little bit plain currently. I'm gonna have to figure out how to spice this room up a little bit. Have a few ideas, but first, figure out a floor. Do I have something that looks kind of mystical, but not too over the top? This is a tough one. I mean, if I go through here, this will take forever. But maybe I'll randomly find something that just speaks to me, you know? You never know until you know, you know? Saying words, but yes, I do know, and I know good. Good to know. Ah, but that's too out there. It has to fit in with the rest of the color scheme, which is the hardest part. I mean, it shouldn't be the hardest part. It's gray. Blinding stone pillar. Do I not have any blinding stone? It's from Blue Skies. Blinding stone, blinding stone. What dungeon is blinding stone in? It's some kind of dungeon, that much I can see, but I don't know which one. I guess we'll have to figure it out. Where was that? Where did I put the card? So, in here. Have to. Okay, we're gonna go get blinding stone now, I guess. Let me put the debug stick away. Hopefully it won't be too hard to find. Should I? Nah. I can leave my base here. Yeah. Because again, I'm coming back here anyway. I might as well leave my setup. Blinding tower. Oh, that was the sound of the ones that were already dead. Okay. Blinding tower, huh? I hope that's just, you know, what the regular towers are like. Because the towers are in both the Everbright and Everdawn dimension. So that lines up. And you can create it at the alchemy table. Well, at this point I'm already on my way to try and obtain it from a tower. But I guess it's good to know that I could have just made an alchemy table. Well, what's a little bit of an adventure certainly doesn't hurt. I just realized I'm being an idiot by walking all this way. Why am I walking back to spawn when I have a waystone over there? At this point, I'm already there, so whatever. Excuse me? Alright, sure, I guess that broke. And I'm redoing stuff on the playlist again. Where did I have them? Oh, over there, right. I'm gonna go into the Ever Bright. I think I prefer that one. Okay. Where was a tower? Up that way? That's quite a distance. But that is apparently the closest one. Alright, let's travel a bit. I should have fought the boss, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, but that's a good question. I don't know in which tower I did it. I assume it was in the tower up there because I turned around after it. Also, why am I not Natsuki anymore? I should correct that mistake immediately. Honestly, it's almost criminal how far you have to walk to get to one of these towers. I will say the dungeon the dungeons in these two dimensions are just spread out so far, and it's so hard to find them. Reminder to how long it took me to find some of those dungeons before, even with a structure compass. Big yikes. At least the towers are pretty frequent, but even so, it's still quite a trip to get to them. Oh, hello. Alright, I'm in this dimension, so... There we go. Alright, I forgot tools. I forgot about the tool problem. I hope I can... Whoa. I hope I can mine the stones of a low mining level. Otherwise, this is gonna get very annoying very fast. How much further? Okay, almost made it. If I go this way, I should see a clearing soon with the tower in the middle. Almost made it to the clearing. I can already see the tower on the map. Soon it'll render in. There it is. Now again, this is probably the tower I already cleared. It has to be. It has to be the one I already cleared. That's the only explanation for why it's on the map like this. I clearly went to this specific tower and then turned around. How about you don't attack me? See, this is what you get. You get caught on fire. That's entirely on you. Okay, we're at the tower. Oh yeah, that should be it, right? And I can mine it! Okay! We didn't run into any problems. Is that? No, it does not make it faster. Oh boy! We're in this company. Who knows? Maybe we'll hear at some point if the playlist actually works correctly. I didn't even check. Can I make these? Yeah, I can just make them in the stone cutter. Okay. Of course, I can just change everything in the stone cutter. I don't even know how many blocks I'm gonna need to get. But I guess I could do the math and it should be simple. What did I say I would make it? I think I need 70 then? I think I chose to make it 7 by 10, right? Pretty sure. And if it's 7 by 10, then I obviously need exactly 70 blocks. By the way, I know the main people who are here currently are Neon and Spinne, who already did so, but if there's anyone watching who hasn't joined the Sea Apples Discord and voted on more waifus for WaifuCraft, then, yeah, what are you waiting for? Why not do that? Why not do me a favor and just go onto that Discord and, just say, excuse me, please add Nazuna soon. Please and thank you, please. And I would be very happy. I think I should go out of my way to grab more blocks than I need, right? I need exactly 70, but I think it doesn't hurt to grab some extras. Just in case. It's a good thing my fists have an added mining level, because otherwise I think I wouldn't have been able to break these without making a tool. It is a good thing that my fists can break stone. Clearly, that's just the power that I have due to being Natsuki, right? We can all agree. The only reason why my fists can mine stone is because Natsuki just has powerful fists like that. Totally has nothing to do with my equipment. I think going out of here with 2 stacks is probably good. Yeah, we're playing as Buffski. Absolutely. Alright. We're leaving once we have obtained 2 stacks. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Good thing nobody lives here anymore, or the person who owns the tower would be very upset. Okay. And we are done. Let's head on out of here. Back to spawn. It's gonna be a bit of a journey, but it's fine. Screw the playlist! Next track, please, and thank you. Alright. Oh, hello. How about you don't? My sword is weaker, but it's still a giant sword, okay? You ain't surviving that. And another one. I'll just run past you this time. Oh wow, that thing is actually fast. Okay, I think I lost it. There we go, so we can appreciate Natsuki a little bit as well. Whoa! Hot Pocket! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Welcome, raiders! How's it going? What were you up to? What were you playing? Hope you had a nice stream. Hello, hello, hello! Welcome. I was just on a little bit of a material grind, and I'm now trying to go back to my base. So there is that. But yeah, I hope you had a very fantastic stream. Are you also playing Minecraft or something else? Ah, also Minecraft. Designing a nice house. Ooh, very nice. Well, now I feel like I have to go back to my base so we can talk about base design. But hey, if you got a raid and run, that's also perfectly understandable. After all, I assume after a long stream, I'm not sure how long you stream for, you might be very exhausted. So grab something to eat, something to drink, practice some self-care. And anyone who wants to stay is welcome to do so. Texturing with Skulk. Ooh. Honestly, I haven't really used Skulk in any builds yet. Probably should at some point. I mean, I think one thing you can definitely do with Skulk is it can serve as like, if you use it for the ceiling, it looks kind of like a starry sky a little bit. So that's something I could see myself doing with Skulk, but beyond that, I haven't really worked too much with it yet. Maybe I'll fiddle around with it at some point. As my base grows, I'm always looking forward to trying out new block palettes eventually. Also, I don't always play in F5 mode, just in case you're curious. I did literally just switch to F5 mode so I could appreciate the fact that I get to play as Natsuki currently. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, after all. You gotta appreciate what you have. Alright, we're almost back at spawn, and then from there I'll just use the Waystone to get back to my base. Okay. Really using some nice block balance. Honestly, I'm not that great of a builder. I'm pretty mediocre. I've never really, like, figured out some really good block palettes where you can just, like, mix and match different tones together. Gray concrete and powder calcite diorite. Yeah, honestly, it sounds like you're getting creative with the block palettes. Alright. Back at spawn. Now I'll just use the Waystone. Because I'm pretty sure I still left the Waystone at the... yeah. In my basement. I forgot it costs experience if you don't have a... It's better than walking. I go to bed now? Alright, you do that, Lucas. Thanks for being here. Me 2 AM constantly ain't healthy at all. Yeah, you take care too. You take good care too. Have a good night's rest. And Mama May, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Anyway, we are currently in my base. It is purely an interior base with no exterior. So do not mind the minimap up there, but I do try to make sure the base turns into something self-sufficient. Like my fishing spot or other stuff. This, by the way, is also... This room is entirely indoors. This is how it's supposed to be. A classic indoor area. For when I want to feel like I'm outdoors. Anyway, let's see if I can work with the stones I got. Alright, all the way through the storage area. Right. Blinding stone. I wanted to use this as a floor, I've decided. I mean, I guess that works. Oh no, never mind. Haha, I'm stupid. I was gonna say, I guess that works. I don't know why I went out of my way to fetch it. Because I don't want to use regular blinding stone. I want to try out the pillars to see if they connect properly. Let's make like half a stack for now. And just see if they connect how I imagine. Yep, I think that works. I'll take it. So that's these, and then 6 more. Perfect. And now I can make the floor. But yeah, as you can see, I wasn't very creative with everything I built so far. My entrance hall is very barren. I mean, I am kind of proud of my storage area, but that's about it. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go back and make 4 more, I just realized. I'm stupid. And... Yup, exactly 4 missing. Because I am simply that stupid. Also, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to lower them by 1 for it to look good. So I might as well do that now as well. Let's see. Come on. Up here. 6 of those. And there we go. Carved wall and blinding stone pillar. So yeah, to quickly, for anyone who's still around from the raid as well, to quickly explain what this Minecraft series is like. I mean, it's kind of in the title. But yes, every single stream I add a new mod, and every 10th stream every 10th stream I add a mod of chat's choice, just so people can try to get some stuff in as well. Does that work? Now I'm not sure anymore. I guess I'll leave it. It's not the worst. Definitely feel like that could look better though. Alright, and I definitely need to put stairs in here. So, I have my base here, which is in the middle of nowhere, and I mean that literally, it's in a pocket dimension. So, that means I can carry the space with me wherever I go, which is definitely very nice. These? Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to spice things up here a little bit. Trying to think of a good way to do it. I'll think of something. Definitely. But I should definitely empty out my inventory, which is what I'm currently doing. Okay, so Ceiling. Should I just make the ceiling out of these as well? Would that look good? I don't know. Maybe? Let's try. Let's try. To be fair, how often am I gonna look at the ceiling, right? Maybe for the ceiling I'm gonna add in the variations of it. What if I just make the ceiling mossy? How would that look? Just out of curiosity, and I keep the pattern. I guess it's not that bad. Like we have some greenery in there. Let's give that a try. These two are the opposite way around, aren't they? Yeah, they look off. I think I placed them from the wrong angle. You can definitely tell when they're placed from the other side. Right? Am I just stupid? Why do they look like they're different? Maybe I am just stupid. That's entirely possible. In fact, I am very much so known for being stupid. Just go in. Yeah, I think everything's the same. I'm just being paranoid that I'm messing up. Definitely want to spice up the walls a little bit in here. Oh, let me think. Somewhere over here. Maybe it's over here. I'm gonna make some amethyst blocks. Because I have said before that I want to try working with amethyst at some point, but I can't figure out a good way to do it. So what if I utilize stairs? To make like almost like windows, right? Ooh, but they would be very small. feel like this would not look right either. Unless maybe... Let's have a look. Just a look-see. You know what, actually, I guess I don't mind that. Now you can get some amethyst used in builds as well. So now, if I were to... Right, I'm gonna make this a little bit ooh, but I'm gonna have to make more if I want to do this. But my idea is to just make this entire back wall. Right, like this, right? So that would mean here and here. Different gemstones. That's also an interesting idea. Interesting idea. The thing is that gemstones generally, like, when you think of stuff like diamond and everything, I think the texture for the diamond block, right? I feel like that texture doesn't really work too well there, and the emerald will also have strange corners in it. Do I have any other gem-like things? I mean, I guess gold, kind of. It's not exactly a gem, though. What else do I have that could work? What about stardust? I could make stardust. You know what? Let's try stardust blocks. There we go. Wait, no. In here. And I gotta restart the playlist again. I hate this. So, I'm not sure if I use Stardust, I'm not sure if I should use Gold, because they do have that similar color. What does Bismuth look like? Not exactly very shiny. I think we can agree on Stardust and Amethyst for the time being, that those are definitely a win. What else is really sparkly? Surely there must be some good materials we can use, surely. Dimensional material certainly is not very sparkly. Does that have, like... It does. The standard malachite block. I think that also works. So that's 4 of them. That's pretty sparkly. What else? What else is sparkly? Can I make prosperity shards into blocks? There's a prosperity gemstone block, but that also has the borders like diamond blocks, which is what makes it not work as well. Quartz is not very sparkly. I'm not sure about gold anymore, or iron. Copper for that matter. Lapis and redstone doesn't exactly sparkle either. Coal definitely doesn't. What other gemstones do I have? For now, let me get rid of these again. Right, because we said there should be something different everywhere. And now let me add Stardust. And that. Yeah, I think that works, okay. Which means I need at least 2 more. But what else? Again, technically gold could work, but we have something yellow already, and if I'm not gonna use iron, then I'm not sure about gold either. What else? What else? Guys, what else? What do I have that's shiny and sparkly? What about moonstone? Ah, but that also has the edges. That has the edges, the borders. Should I give it a try anyway? I guess I might as well. I just want to see, how do they line up? Yeah, that definitely. It would work if they were on their own, but they do not line up. Should I maybe just use gold and iron anyway? It's not exactly gems, but... guess. Not entirely sure how I feel about that, but let's see. I mean, I guess it works. I guess it kind of works. Sure. I guess these are our quote-unquote gems now. Whatever. Now I have to figure out how to put everything in here, right? How to place everything. I'll just put that in here. Now how do I place it? First of all, I should probably make everything I need. So for one, I want an ender chest in there, we've decided. I know I have obsidian somewhere around here. Maybe prismarine. Prismarine could have probably worked as a gem. Ooh. Now I realize prismarine could have worked, but I don't know what the last one then would have been after prismarine. Did I not have obsidian here somewhere? There it is. 8 obsidian, perfect, the exact amount I need. Now I need an ender pearl. And some blaze. Have blaze powder? Yes. Playlist needs restarting. What a surprise. Never could have seen that one coming. Okay. That's the eye. And... was that not how you make an ender? Huh? Sure, okay. I guess. Ender chest, there we go. Alright, you're gonna have to pardon me for a moment. This hasn't happened in forever, but I have stomach issues again. Give me a moment and I'll be back. Until then, enjoy the music. As long as it doesn't stop, you know. Okay. So, everything okay? Everything's okay? I'm back, I'm alive, I'm not dead. Wow, that's the second time this happened. If I had a nickel for every single time, if I had a nickel for every time I had a sudden rush of pain in my stomach during a Minecraft stream, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. And on no other game, might I remind you, did I have to stop. On no other game other than Minecraft did I ever have to stop and run off to the bathroom for an emergency. Weird. Anyway, I'm sweating like crazy as well. I feel like I'm about to die, but we are so back. So I wanted to figure out how to place the ender chest and the thingy in here. That is what I wanted to do before I suddenly had to run. I think I could just make a simple pedestal type dealio with like stairs and like the center raised a little bit. That's the most basic stuff. Which would raise the question of stairs made out of what, Code? Stairs made out of what? Well, that I do not know yet. Wait a second. I just realized something. No fucking way. All this time I spent grinding for extra Maystone bricks in the previous stream, and I look in here and I have a ton of them in storage already. You're kidding. You are kidding. I had all of this. Oh, that's lovely. Anyway, right. What material to build the pedestal out of? That is the question. The current track is Skullgirls. Hang on. The crowd goes wild. Honestly, I don't hate the idea of using andesite bricks. Let's try to see how andesite bricks would look for that. Ah, and the playlist broke. I'm glad it didn't break while I was on the emergency leave. So that's something. Also, I gotta check how you make the Transmutation Table. Any stone, 4 obsidian, and the Philosopher's Stone, which needs a diamond for... Yeah, that's doable. Alright, let's make that. So I need a diamond. For redstone, which was over here. For glowstone. For obsidian, good thing I still have that left over. And then 4 of any type of stone. Does cobblestone work, or does it have to be smooth stone? Probably any kind of smooth stone. Alright. And that's a Philosopher's Stone. That's a Transmutation Table. And that's the achievement of the day. That's actually 2 achievements. Transmutate this into that, an alchemist's best friend. We're about to take a massive step forward in terms of material gathering. Yeah, I don't know. Could look better, but I guess I'll take it. Anyway. So this should now be as easy as putting something in, and then I can make it. Yup. It is that easy. I haven't used the novice spellbook for anything yet. So I might as well put it in so I can easily make it. And I can then pull it back out. Also Philosopher's Stone, boom. Lava bucket, water bucket, let me reobtain the water bucket. Can I put a bundle in? No. Oh, but that's gonna be nice to have. Let's get the prismarine. Oh, absolutely the large fern. Sure, food prep table, why not? You know what? I'll drop in what I can. Because I can pull it back out if I so choose. Tripwire hook. And that way I can free up a lot of slots in my chests. Glass panes, interestingly enough, cannot be put in there. Oh. Neither can Totems of Undying, but Anvil, that's possible. And you know what? If I put the name tags in, they'll finally be stackable again. least they should be. Encased tower wood, sure. The redstone lamps. Sure, let's take some of the endstone. And we'll have to reset the playlist again. Because we like resetting playlists. Per stairs, absolutely. Let's take some of the obsidian bricks. And I'll put the crying obsidian in there as well. Okay, it's gonna be this is gonna be so much better. I love this transmutation table because it makes storage so much easier. Storing stuff has never been this easy. Because it's basically infinite storage in one block, and I can turn any material into any other material. Amethyst sharded block, sure. Netherite and upgraded netherite and netherite scrap. Obviously a diamond and a diamond block. And an emerald block and an emerald. Sure, some quartz. Block of quartz, quartz bricks, stairs, slabs. Block of gold. Nugget and ingot. Nugget. Ingot. Block. Block. Ingot. Okay, and the raw stuff also can't be learned, but chains and iron bars, those are doable. Let's put all that in there for now. Netherite, upgraded netherite. Netherite scrap. Oh yeah, we're learning a lot! You know what? Book of Love. Should I grab all the flowers too? I guess I could just drop all the flowers in there. You know what? Sure. All the flowers are gonna go in there. So much EMC already. Sorry, not EMC. No, yeah, no, it's EMC. It's EMC. Alright. What else? Oh. Ah, that's... Why did I have andesite in here? Very random. Skyroot planks and stick. Skyroot sapling, obviously. Golden. Skyroot log. Snowball. Echo shard and disc fragment. Perfect. All the skulk stuff. Minecart, powered rail, regular rail, activator rail, TNT minecart, hopper minecart, furnace minecart, chest minecart. Saddle, absolutely. Interesting, you can only learn seek and feel, but not ponder. Why not ponder? That's why I had the leads. Diamond and gold horse armor. Can you believe that I can make all these things whenever I want now? It's unimaginable how much easier the transmutation table will make my life. Though it won't make it perfect, because the fact remains that there are some materials that can't be obtained from it. Suspicious stew and honey. Rabbit stew, raw beef. Cooked and raw salmon, cooked pork chop, raw mutton, raw pork chop, raw cod, steak, leather, raw chicken, feathers, eggs, regular ink sacs, slime balls, magma cream, TNT and gunpowder, phantom membrane, gas tears, blaze powder, and blaze rods. There we go. The next batch of materials is coming in. $1.5 million EMC already. And I'm just in the process of learning whatever I can. Doesn't look like anything in here has an EMC value, so that's fine. Ah, but we have some stuff in here. Iron ring. Gold ring. Iron and gold pendant. Back here again. You know what? Since I can, feel and seek can be learned, so I'm gonna drop them in there. iron axe, gold axe, iron shovel. Gold pickaxe, diamond shovel, diamond sword, chainmail chestplate, iron leggings, iron helmet, iron chestplate, golden chestplate, chainmail boots and helmet. So I think I'm just missing chainmail leggings, and then I'd have the full set for that. Gold helmet. Gold boots. Iron sword, sure. A shield, absolute classic. Gotta get one of those. And a bow. And a crossbow. There we go, that's the next bulk. Okay, that's... So it does say seek, so if I learn that one, yep. I wonder why you can only learn some of the goat horns and not all of them. And the chainmail, yeah, it will be full, and that's why it's gonna be more expensive. Anyway, there we go. And the playlist broke very quickly this time, huh? How interesting. Anyway. Yeah, what the hell? Why is it breaking instantly now? Don't break instantly, at least last for a track. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to an earlier point in the playlist again. Maybe then it won't break instantly. Let's try over here. Okay, it didn't break instantly that time. Weird. Dripstone. Tough. Ooh, clay, absolutely. Terracotta, that's also an absolute yes. Snow blocks. Gilded blackstone doesn't work, interesting. Doesn't work. Regular sand does work. Red sand. Flint. Well, and if we have flint, then obviously we're gonna need to grab gravel as well. Okay, none of this can be transformed, neither can steel leaf. Alright, most of the stuff over here we already took a look at. Diorite is still missing, we did andesite. Granite, absolutely. Do I have the variations of that? No variations. Stone. Soapstone. Deep slate, tiles, bricks, and chiseled. Cracked stone bricks. Smooth stone. Stone slab doesn't work, but stone stairs. Stone button. Mossy. Stone bricks. Stone stairs. Stone brick wall. Stone brick slab doesn't work, but mossy's... Why? Why can you not get more stone brick slabs, but you can get more mossy stone brick slabs? Weird. Oh, and bold stone pillar works. Interesting. Guess I shouldn't question it. Anyway, lapis. Redstone. Coal. And charcoal. At this point I can make a lot of different materials, which is gonna be very handy. Right, silver I can still do. Enchanted golden apple and golden apple. I can make enchanted golden apples with this. Okay, that's gonna actually get insane. Okay, bones. Rotten flesh. Bone meal. Skeleton skull, bone blocks, zombie skull, or head, sorry, spectral arrow, arrow of harming, spider eyes, string. I can soon make all of this whenever I want. Ender, I can make shulker shells. I mean, that right there is gonna be insane, all on its own. Being able to make shulker shells is just like, just wow. There's another random femtip membrane here. Don't know why that was in there. Heart of the Sea, Nether Star Shard. Obviously, gotta make glowstone, soul torches, sure. All the different candle variations, so that's gonna take a while. Spyglass, diamond hoe. $2 million EMC, and that's just from me trying to learn different materials, not even trying to actively collect EMC currently. Okay, black, green, white, regular, light gray, gray. Milk bucket, sure. Stew, absolutely. Cobble deep slate, cobblestone, dirt. Packed mud. brick slab, mud, grass. Anything in here? No. Yes, yes, yes. Cobble slabs, apparently no. Polished deep slate slab, sure. Seed. Wheat. Hay bales. Already learned carrots. So let's do golden carrots. Nothing over here. Kelp. Alright, gotta reset the playlist again. Popped chorus fruit, spore blossom. Regular chorus fruit. Apple, azalea, lily pad, moss, drip leaf, carpet, flowering azalea. Alright. Different playlist track. Vines. Twisting and weeping vines. Bamboo. Pumpkins, so much stuff. Melon slice and melon. Pumpkin seeds. Melon seeds. Pumpkin pie. And I will be able to make all of this whenever I want. Almost feels too broken. Keyword being almost. Alright, continuing on. Sugarcane, cactus. Nope. Absolutely. Yes, please. Sure. Why not? Cookie, cake, and bread. I'm gonna have to make so many trips, but again, this will help with my storage needs so much because I will no longer have to search for all these materials in my storage. I can just go back here and enter the name of whatever I want and it'll bring it up for me, which is so much easier than having to search everything. Origin sapling, absolutely gonna learn that. Oak. Rainbow birch, yes. Birch, yes. Magic storage be like? I mean, hey. Alright, next trip to the back. Chest, trap chest, twilight oak chest, regular chest, citrus log, papaya log, palm log, mossy. Wait! That's a dungeon! Towerwood, despite being a dungeon block, has an EMC value. Oh my god. Probably the only dungeon block that has an EMC value. Interesting. I guess because it's wood, it somehow gets the benefit of getting the EMC. How interesting. Maple stick. This is also gonna be nice because I think every wood type, yeah, every log type has the same value. So I can just farm whichever log is the easiest for me to farm and then exchange it equivalently for any other log type I want. Which is very, very nice. Ah, maple saplings apparently don't count as a regular sapling. That's, again, the random things mod, I think is what it was called. Being unique and special and annoying. Still can't believe I was persuaded to add that one. Pink and white cherry. Solid blue bright. Can't you let that go finally? Never! Never! You have committed an unforgivable sin. Where were the mushrooms? Here. Yep, didn't get those ones yet. Alright, let's toss those in. Also, beanstalk leaves. I think those are the exact ones I need. Like, beanstalk leaves are the ones I use for decoration, and the fact that those only cost 1 each. Perfect, because grinding out more beanstalk leaves in the Twilight Forest would have been very annoying. So I'm glad I can get them for free. You know what, might as well. Let's make a door. Let's make some stairs. Let's make some slabs. Alright, I guess I think I did... probably grabbed most of the materials now that I have available to me and turned them into something I can produce. So I guess I could try to make a few more things. Alright, let's see. Let's go for birch. Let's see what I'm missing. So regular planks. Slab. Basically almost everything. Then let's work on the birch a little bit. Alright. Stairs. Slabs. How about a door? Also need that. Pressure plate. And button. I do have the trapdoor. Fence. And fence gate. And sign. Alright, let's take care of that. I do have a ton of sticks in here still, right? Yep. Okay, one sign. Fence. Fence gate. Nice. Alright. How about oak? That's like the most common thing. I probably made most oak stuff already. Stripped, of course, and... Actually, no. Ah, right. Oak wood. That's, of course, something I'm missing. Alright, then let's work on that, I guess. Got it. Oak slab and stairs I have. Oak fence I have. Don't have oak sign yet. Or an oak button. Sign. Button. Don't even have a door yet. Fence gate. Right, that's most of it taken care of. Oh, the trapdoor. Okay, I have that. Could make a boat. Sure. One boat. And let's deposit all of this so we can easily reobtain it. This is a different kind of task, but honestly, this isn't nearly as repetitive because I'm actually crafting many different things. You know what, I'll move on to dark oak for now, I think. Okay. So I need stripped dark oak wood, and yeah, that's of course also in stripped. So let's do this real quick. Okay, what else? Stairs and slabs. And I imagine certainly also a button. Yep. I have made a door, but not a trap door yet. And a sign. Fence gate and fence are also still missing. Wait, did I ever? Yes. Okay. More sticks, please. Dark oak pressure plate. So I need a fence and fence gate. Simple enough. Fence. Fence gate. And dark oak boat. While I'm at it, dark oak boat with chest. And let's see. Oops. Boat of chest. Birch boat with chest. How do I make this again? With slabs. And just sticks. Okay. So there we go. Oh, right, no. Slabs, then add sticks. You know what, might as well turn the rest also into that. Saves inventory space. Slabs. Oak banister. Sure, let's go for spruce while I'm here. Slabs. And spruce banister. While I have some spruce on me, let's see. Fence. Button. And I definitely also still need to make a dark oak banister. Which I can make like this. And the playlist stopped again. Hooray. By the way, there is also another funny thing about working towards this. Because I have to do what I'm doing right now for the Twilight stuff anyway at some point. Because there's an achievement for making all the different wood crafting stuff. At least for the Twilight Forest things. Doesn't hurt to do it now. See, your law program in C#. Ah, I see. I am more quiet than the music. Thanks for telling me, I'll turn it down a little bit. Interesting that in the 2+ hours of streaming, nobody has said anything about it. I guess it was a bit loud today. Now that you mention it, I do notice that it was a bit louder. I mean, the music is supposed to be background stuff. It's not supposed to be the main thing here. A little bit louder? Okay. Right here? I'm learning so much. Honestly, filling this out as much as possible to learn everything we can learn. It's probably gonna be quite an extensive task, but that's another thing that I can work towards. I like having stuff I can work towards in terms of completion. Alright, let's see, what else do I need for spruce still? Quite a lot. Let's work on it. So probably need spruce wood, stripped spruce wood, but I do already have stripped spruce logs, so that's nice. Turn yourself up a little bit. My mic is maxed out. Let's see. Okay, door. Trapdoor. Pressure plate. And fence gate. Of course, of course. You can't forget. About boats. Did make the banister already. I think that's most of this stuff taken care of. Okay. So I can put that away. Sound mixing the past too. It happens. Sometimes you don't notice until someone points it out, because it's not like you're listening to yourself. Alright, let's go back to Oak real quick. See if there's anything I missed. I mean, can't take care of the leaves right now. I'll have to go outside for that. Okay, looks like I didn't miss anything there. Double checking birch, which should also be fine. Except for the leaves again, obviously. And the playlist broke very quickly this time. which is very nice. I love it when my playlist breaks. Okay. Let's go for mangrove. Have any spare chests? I do. That should work for a chest boat thingy as well. I do not have a lot of mangrove to work with, which is a bit annoying. But you know, I can always make more of it. Okay, I already have those. I already have those, perfect. See her, it's the only language I know. So see her. I mean, I guess it is a bit of a change, definitely. Button? Yes, need to make a button. And trapdoors. And regular doors. No, I already have regular doors. Do need this, and I probably need signs too. Yes. Well, that's it for mangrove right now. Don't have any more. I'll have to make more. Acacia is also not looking too good, but I'll see what I can do. Not much is the answer. Go acacia fence. Also, who makes my... I like it when the UI is big. I can see well. What now? I mean, I guess I could work on some of the more out there wood types. Let's see, if I go for the Twilight... There it is. Yeah, okay, so I do still need to strip this. Also, I should put it with the other oak stuff in here. No, wait, in here. So that needs to be stripped. And then I'm gonna need to make the door, and I assume also the trap door. Alright, strip you. Right. Fence, yes. Alright, yeah, let's deposit all of this. So, you like the small? I mean, that's fair, that's fair. Play with what you prefer. In case you're wondering what I'm currently doing, I just got a transmutation table today, and I am now trying to fill it up as much as possible so I can make whatever I need when I need it. Which includes crafting a lot of different stuff and then putting it in the transmutation table, so I can then instantly produce it whenever I need it. There we go. Basically, a transmutation table is... You are familiar with the law of equivalent exchange, right? To gain something, you must give up something of equal value. Well, here, as you can see, every single item has an EMC value. So when I throw something into the transmutation table, the transmutation table gains this amount of EMC value, and I can then pull stuff out of it with that I can afford with the currently available EMC value. The only caveat is that in order to pull something out of the transmutation table, I need to have put it in at least once. Which means everything I put in there, I can produce an infinite amount of, so long as I feed it enough stuff to increase the EMC value. So that is currently what's going on, and I'm trying to make the transmutation table learn as much as possible. Also, hi Tormius, hello. Which is why I'm currently crafting basically one of everything. So that's the Twilight Oak signs. Fence gate. So dirt and get infinite diamonds. Let me actually check what the exchange is. I think dirt is only one. Yeah, you can get dirt for 1 EMC, and a diamond is... You need 8,192 dirt to get 1 diamond, to answer your question. So, that is that. Where was I? Right. Oh. Hang on. Hang on, let me redo that real quick. Okay, we're good. Where was I? Right, Twilight. Twilight. Gotta compress that dirt real good. I guess so, yes. Size isn't enough. Yeah, not quite. What are leaves worth? Also 1. Yeah, leaves are also 1 apiece. Let's see. Oh, I can still make the Twilight Oak button. Banister, sure. That's basically it in terms of Twilight. Yeah. Ah! Pressure plate. Duh. And then save some space by turning that into banisters too. Alright, I'm good in terms of making everything out of that. Okay. I like how it's going so far. You know what? Let's work on redwood. Okay, first things first, probably need the sign. And button, yep. As well as a door and a trap door. Complicating things, whistling. Alright, let's see. Fence and fence gate, yep. Gotta make more first, there we go. Pressure plate. A boat. and a chest boat. Redwood wood. Then I strip it. Yes, we do have Terraria music in the playlist. It brings in the joy of having something entirely unrelated. Also, 2 different types of redwood, by the way. They look very different, yet have the same name. Okay, I think I got everything for redwood taken care of. Slabs, right. Okay, I think that's it. Vanilla players anywhere. I don't know every single track in the playlist. I'm sorry, I didn't make the playlist. Have you been Natsuki all along? Yes, I have always been Natsuki. Obviously. Actually, that was a lie. I have always been Sayori. Obviously. Why wouldn't I be? Alright, there we go. Then we strip it. Okay, then put that back. Put away the sticks for a moment so I can grab this. There we go. But to quickly explain the whole thing about me being able to turn into Sayori or Natsuki, or any member of the literature club for that matter, it's because of one of the newest mods. In fact, the mod we added yesterday allows me to kind of do that in combination with one of the older mods we have. A combination of 2 different mods is what allows me to turn into the Dokis. How do you say Nazi in my brain? You said Nazi for half a second? Damn. No, we do not appreciate the German soldiers. Oh, fur. I can work on that too. But to know I'm not losing my mind. So basically, the mod we added yesterday was Waifu Craft, and I can summon, among other things, the Dokis. And since I have the Identity mod, I can turn into anything I kill. So I decided to kill all the Dokis. It was a perfectly sensible choice. Yes. I did kill them all. Sacrifices must be made, I know. I specifically decided to use a lead to hang Sayori before killing her. Again, it made sense to do it. Why wouldn't I have done it? Zelda? Yep. funny thing about Waifu Craft is people can vote on what gets added. So if you want, you can join Sea Apple's Discord, Sea Apples is the main developer, and do me a favor and vote for Nanakusa Nazuna, the cute vampire girl from Call of the Night. I should have stabbed Yuri. I went out of my way to specifically turn into Natsuki to kill Yuri. I don't know why it felt fitting to escalate their fight into one killing the other. I don't know. Okay, fur door. Fur trapdoor. Fur button. Let's have it open again so I can double check everything. Okay. Ah, right, fence and fence gate. Should grab the sticks again. Fence gate. Fence. Ah, I already had fence. Anyway, I guess now I have more. Slabs. Stairs. Signs. There we go. Zelda. I should summon and kill Zelda, shouldn't I? I will eventually, don't worry. I will kill them all. I mean, summoning them only costs 5 levels. 5 levels per waifu is surprisingly cheap. Yep, Hollow Knight music is here too. Okay, how do I make a campfire again? 1 coal and any wood. Okay, that's fair. Let's make a campfire as well. Anime very much, so it's like the only one there I could choose. I mean, fair enough. Multiple of those are children? True, I guess Megumin is one of the younger characters. Fair enough. Kaguya from Kaguya-sama Love is War also goes to school still, so yes. That makes it sound regal. I mean, you gotta love it when music works well for what it's designed. Don't I have firework rockets? I do. I should put one into my thingy. Ah, and the playlist broke again, hooray. It keeps doing that. It keeps doing that because YouTube is stupid and can't handle a playlist playing for more than 1 song. You know what, I'm not even gonna let this one play because that broke the playlist immediately. Can we at least get one where it plays for at least 2 songs? Nope. Come on. Come on. Play for at least 2 songs. That's really all I want. Okay, now it's gonna play for at least 2 songs before it breaks again. What do you mean breaks the playlist? Basically, okay, very commonly, after the playlist finishes a track and goes to the next one, it will successfully go to the next track in the playlist, but also exit out of the playlist. Meaning once it finishes playing the next track, there is nothing to continue to because it's no longer in the playlist. And it does that constantly. That is a YouTube thing. Apparently. Books! Right! Books! I can use books! Mixed bag. When they get weird about age. I mean, fair. Alright, book. Let's just grab these, because I just want to see if it saves each enchanted book. You know what? Give me a moment and I can give you the entire list of who is in Waifu Craft. We can scroll through the book. So if I put that in and type in enchanted... It's just enchanted book with nothing on it. Are you kidding me? Well, that's dumb. Anyway, Book of Love, there it is. Let me grab one. So, let me go through the list. So, we have Makima from Chainsaw Man, Power from Chainsaw Man, 02 from Darling in the Franxx, Nezuko from Demon Slayer, Monica from DDLC, Natsuki from DDLC, Sayori from DDLC. Look how cute the page design is for some of the characters. Adorable. Yuri from DDLC. She doesn't get a special page. Kaguya from Love is War, obviously. Aqua, Darkness, and Megumin from Konosuba. Zelda is in here. Bowsette for some unknown reason. Yunu from Mirai Nikki, one that I'm absolutely not familiar with. Toru from Dragon Maid. Sue from Monster Musume, because we like slime girls. Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling, because that's the seasonal waifu once again. And Himiko and Ochako from My Hero. Also Hinata from Naruto and Nami from One Piece. And Hex Maniac from Pokemon. GLaDOS from Portal, don't question that. Ram and Rem from ReZero. Asuna from Sword Art Online, Velvet from Tales of Berseria, which I'm also not at all familiar with. Taiga from Toradora, which I'm also not familiar with. We have Toho characters, specifically Mistia. Hatsune Miku is in it, which is perfect, and that's where it ends, currently. Darling Season 2 is in progress, it's good stuff. I know it's good. Absolutely amazing. Glass Potato, absolutely. I mean, you can't really do them. The lewdest Waifu Craft gets is head pads. The lewdest Waifu Craft gets is head pads, as far as I'm aware. Which is insane. They're fictional. Yes, they are fictional. They are fictional, it's true, they don't exist. Avoid that subject around them. Fair enough to avoid the subject if you're not comfortable. Anyway, where were we? Right. Making stuff. Honestly, I have now taken care of a lot of things. Right. Coarse dirt. I don't think I have it, otherwise I would have taken care of it already. Yep. In that case, I'm gonna make some coarse dirt. I believe it's as simple as that. Yes. Right, I don't think I've made sandstone yet, right? Yup. I'll do this the efficient way. One chiseled, one cut, sandstone slab, sandstone slab, sandstone stairs, sandstone wall. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Do I have red sand? I should. Yep. Same thing. Let's make all the different variations of this. So that's chiseled, cut, slab and slab, stairs and wall and regular. Now, what about quartz? What? Okay, I still need to work on some quartz stuff. Fine by me. I could have sworn I had quartz somewhere around here. Oh, it's over here. Duh. Alright, let's use this stuff. Made 3 games in C#. That's nice. 3 games, that's good progress. Okay, so chiseled. Pillar. And apparently that's it here. How do I make smooth quartz? It's quartz bricks? Ah! Right, furnace. Alright, let's make that. We have core meltdown again, hooray! It's still annoying that I can't use the transmutation table to get the materials I want the most. Which is, you know, dungeon blocks. But I guess there has to be a limit to it. There has to be a limit to what the transmutation table can achieve. And I guess that means no dungeon blocks. Ooh, I wonder actually. Can I? Waystones have an EMC value. Perfect. So I can make infinite waystones as well easily with this. Music discs have... Oh, I'm absolutely gonna... Yeah. Gonna have to do that. Let me check upstairs real quick to make sure if I have some still lying around myself. Oh yeah, that's where they all are. I'm gonna put this back in a second. Let me first take the ones that I actually have duplicates of and that I don't need to bring back. Ow. But yeah. Yeah. Moving on from that subject. Alright, let me just get my jukebox back. And in goes all of this. Might as well put the sticks in. The EMC value keeps going up and up and up. these two. And all the others I need to return. And cat I also have on me. Okay. Has a lot of music discs. Actually, you know what? Screw it. All of these, I'm gonna turn into free EMC. So just checking, the ones I don't need to bring back are Other Side, Venomous Encounter, Chirp 13 Cat. Got it. Everything else I need to return. Oh, right, and 13. Yeah, okay. Oh. I can't type in I, apparently. Stays. Other Side stays. Turbo definitely stays. Venom's Encounter stays. And I think Cat was the one that stayed. Right? So no Other Side, Venomous or Venomous Encounter, Chirp, Cat, and 13. That should mean I have everything up there again now. Okay. Bringing my stuff back to my room. Yes. This game somewhere, is it just something you did? 2 on itch, well that's nice. Monitor area together when? I don't know. Ooh, I want to check something real quick. Does it? Wait, why is it not listed? Shouldn't it? Hang on. Is the dragon egg? I guess the dragon egg is not in the... Weird. I wonder why it wouldn't be in there. Anything interesting I can make out of lapis? Expensive stuff, apparently. A lapis carrot. Interesting. You know what? Sure, I'll make some of those. What was that again? Just one piece of lapis and a bunch of golden carrots. Do I still have them lying around? I do. And yes, Cassette, you saw that correctly. A lapis apple, which needs a honey apple, which needs a honey block. Speaking of, I don't think I've made slime blocks or anything along those lines yet, so I should probably take care of that. Alright, one slime block. Let's work on redstone components, actually, while I'm at it. So... what does a repeater need again? Smooth stone or regular stone or... I always forget. Regular stone. Alright. And the comparator? Quartz and also regular stone. Okay. Some iron, some cobblestone, there we go. Let me grab some stone. I forgot to grab quartz. I am dumb. And there we go, that's a comparator. Piston. Sticky piston. Thanks for the lurk. Learning French? Ooh, nice. Always nice to learn a new language. Let's see, what else? Redstone. What else can I make? A sound player. Well, that's interesting. I need to make note blocks anyway, so I guess I'll make that. Okay. I don't like it. Why full of people I don't like? Yeah. We don't like the orange mob. We don't like the dude you're talking about. Alright. A certain person who is in charge of a country and is running it into the ground. Alright, and that's a sound player apparently. Okay, what's next? A redstone clock. Interesting. That needs another repeater though. conveyor belt. Ooh. Oh. I could make a target block. What am I doing? I only need one. Actually, no. Which way was it? Yeah, it was only one. What am I doing here? Of course it's only one. It's a target. Not heard a single good thing. I mean, there are some good things, but it certainly isn't the greatest country that people make it out to be sometimes. Alright, we'll make a conveyor belt. Sure, why not? Apparently I haven't made a detector rail yet. So I can make that. Which needs a stone pressure plate. Conveyor belt? Okay, more stone, please. Apparently I have caps lock on. So I need one more comparator, I said, for the clock. What else do I want to make? Right. That which needs a pressure plate. Then what else? While I'm here, I might as well grab the iron nuggets. Alright, I can't search for anything that starts with an I. I'll grab the iron nuggets from my chest in that case. Okay. So, this. Okay, so now I have that. And I have the pressure plate. I also need iron. There we go. I'll allow that. There we go. Okay, so like this, then redstone here, and the pressure plate there. Also another pressure plate, so I can easily make more of them. Okay, let's see if I remembered how the clock works. I think it was like this. Yes, redstone clock. What else? Redstone is like magic, you can do so much with it. Apparently I have not made a compass yet. So I guess I'll do that. For another, because I saw something else. Was it just this? Yes. Compass. It's a rampant problem in the US. I mean, there's a reason it's associated with the Sweet Home Alabama song, because apparently it's like super rampant there especially. Alright, what about amethyst? Yeah, no, I took care of the amethyst. Right, an observer. 1 quartz and some cobble, that's fine. It's in Virginia. Interesting. I'm learning stuff that I didn't think I needed to learn. Observer. Dropper. Thanks for the boat. Dispenser. Hang on, why did I exit out of that? I do want to know more about redstone. Power diamond anvil. Huh. A machine frame. Which needs a stone. Always coming back here to grab some more stones, it seems. Okay, and I think I'm gonna slowly come to an end here. So what was it? This? Yeah, machine frame. It's honeycomb, which I don't have currently. A wireless redstone receiver. Okay, things are getting actually crazy here. Oh yeah, I never made a weighted pressure plate. Maybe I'll do, yeah, I'll do that next. So that's 2 iron. And 2 gold. And, whoa. Dev, hello, how's it going? Don't mind me, I'm just doing very, very random things right now. Alright, iron door. That's iron bars. How do you make an iron trapdoor again? What? Oh, it's just 4. Right. Because normally you make trapdoors how I just tried to make it and it turned out to be bars. There we go. And now my inventory is pretty full again, so it's time to offload all of that into the thingy. Whew. Collected quite a bit of EMC already, as you can see. Because of the why America has ramped insect bomb. I mean, let's do it. Someone's gotta explain it. Actually, that's not true. Nobody has to explain it, but I mean, doesn't change the fact that it's a thing that exists, I guess. Give me my bucket back. Okay, I think with that, we've reached a decent stopping point, right? We've made good progress. We've learned a lot of stuff for this transmutation table. We have an ender chest now. Oh. You know what, while I'm here. gold leggings. I'll toss them in there. Flint and steel. And shears. What just happened? Alright, I typed an I. I keep forgetting that that exits me out of the menu. Which is annoying. The warp stone. That's gonna be really good to have. And be able to reproduce. Sure. Let's also do the same with the beds. There we go. That's a few beds I can now always make. And I think now we are good. Oh, right. You know what I'm gonna do before I end things? Wow, the ink sacs. I'll grab some of those. Hang on. Feather. Book. There we go, I can toss one back in. But I would like to keep a book on me. I'll go with this stuff now. Now listen, what I'm about to do is... Before I end the stream, I'm gonna try... Also, Tormuse would probably like this if he wasn't lurking. He would probably like the fact that I'm playing as Sayori while doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and try to romance Monica. At least a little bit. She should still be down here somewhere. I abandoned her in the dungeon. One would hope that she didn't leave. Ah, there she is. So I would like to give you a gift. I did. What's that effect? Gift cooldown, I see. I need to work a little bit harder before I can make her change outfits, I guess. That's the only thing I want. I want her to change outfits so I can then kill her. And get a new transformation. So it wasn't for nothing that I summoned her. Book and quill. Can you change outfits yet? No. DDLC? Well, I am. Come on. Stop the cooldown. I don't want to fully romance you. I just want to be able to change your outfit. That's all I want. Book. Take. What do you mean, accidentally? Fine, I'll keep giving you ink sacs then, since you like those, apparently more than books. What did you walk in on? Me as Sayori trying to romance Monica. Turquoise in Minecraft, I guess. Oh, come on. Don't interrupt romance, you stupid bug. Get back here, I have more gifts for you. Oh, I can give 13 at once, apparently. No, never mind. It just stays in the frame in that case. Yeah, turquoise craft. Before I end things, I do want to get Monica to change outfits. Hopefully that's manageable in a reasonable amount of time. I'm really romancing her just to kill her right now. I just want to unlock this button. Can I talk? Oh no. She knows. Why, yes, that is true, Monica. Thanks for telling me the time. It is getting pretty late, I know. Lulling her into a false sense of security, indeed. I'll kill this creeper real quick. God damn it, I got the attention of the stupid bug. Hopefully it'll give up. And not come this way. Monica, no, don't go over to it! I can head pat! And that head pats restore health. That is good to know. Makes sense. Don't interrupt me! Okay, I guess I need to go a little bit further. So I remember cow mask, that was a minotaur. They do pop up here every now and then, in this dungeon that I locked Monica up in. Must you interrupt me? I can't believe I have to put this much work in just to kill her. Come on, Monica. Just show me. Show me another side of you. It's just me, the lovable Sayori. Come on. Let me end strong. I mean, I am close, I guess. I guess if I hit it 2 more times, she's maxed out. So, take it closer so I can kill you, basically. Basically, yes. Make her a salad. But she likes ink sacs, apparently. Oh. Ah, it's locked. Damn it. Does that mean I can't get her to change her outfit unless I give her... What do I need for the ring? Can be purchased from certain villagers. Can I make one? I can. You know, Monica, you're making me put in a lot of effort. Just so I can kill you. Fine, I'll be back. Give me a moment. Might be for the squid connection. Okay, I mean, hey, I'm just doing what needs to be done here. Alright, so I need 4 gold nuggets and a diamond. Which will allow me to create the ring. Before I use it, I'm just gonna make sure it's registered in here. So so I can easily create duplicates that way. Okay. Now let's do it. Let's go. I'm back. Where are you hiding? Monica, I have a ring for you. That's a goal reached, I guess. Also, wow, that's a dark response to getting the ring. Alright, we waifu'd her. Outfit 2. Should I go for this one? She said she was thinking of deleting herself until she met me. Should we go for this outfit? We can go for the swimsuit as well. Oh, nice. She has a flower in her hair too. Turn your head. I want to see flower. Swimsuit. Swimsuit. Swimsuit it is. All right, Monica. Thank you for becoming my waifu. Let me talk to you one more time. It's nice that your love for me is real. Now die. I'm sorry. Oh. Monica was slain by Sayori. Does that mean I have her now? I should, right? Yes! And I get to keep her! No way I can get both. Oh, this is even better. I can get both! I don't have to do it twice! I can get all the outfits just for killing her once. Infinite Monica. I guess I'll keep her on me for the time being. Whoa, 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 hey. No. No. I guess I'll keep her on me. Infinica. True. Hopefully the totem can summon her when the book couldn't. I guess I can try it out. The book couldn't do it, but maybe the totem can. And she vanished. Nope, apparently she just gets deleted. For good. Why? Spawn eggs work just fine in here as far as I'm aware. Why doesn't the totem work properly? That's weird. Why does the totem not work when spawn eggs apparently do? I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point, because I do want to get a waifu in here at some point, obviously. But I guess it's not gonna be Monica. Alright, I'll do the usual thing I always do and go to the AFK fishing spot. And then we're ending it for the day. Go. No, I cannot put a waifu totem in the table. I looked at it to make sure I couldn't. It has no EMC value. If an item has no EMC value, that means it can't be put into the table. You know what? I'll just make a second fishing rod and put that in the table while I'm at it. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for today. We made good progress, though. We got 2 achievements. We successfully obtained Monica and then lost her. Because for some reason this pocket dimension absolutely breaks everything. For some reason. Ah, there we go. Get in position. No. Okay. And this is my AFK spot. Perfect, the music is just ending right now. Well, if that doesn't make the perfect opportunity to end things on our end, then I don't know what does. So, let's figure out who we're gonna raid today. Shall we? We could raid Alex. We could try our luck and raid a random Minecraft streamer. I mean, we were raided by a random Minecraft streamer earlier, so we might as well pass it on, right? Perhaps. Is anyone interesting live in the category of Minecraft? Let's see. Then wake it up, Neon. Or let your other arm also fall asleep. Let your entire body fall asleep. Go to sleep. Now. Hang on, let me try to search for the VTuber tag. There are no live channels tagged as VTuber. Are you sure? Ha! It was cap sensitive. If I write it in lowercase, it finds them. Okay. Let's see. Random streamer in the Minecraft category who is a VTuber. I don't know. How about this one? What's this one like? Let me have a look before we head on over. And let me maybe look for a few different ones. That would be an option. You know what, sure, let's just rate this person. Chat is publicly available. They're currently city planning. Oh, that's fun. A lot of building going on. I hope you like that. Well then, let's head on over and share some love with Nerdy Existence. Well, if that isn't a relatable name, then I don't know what is. Alright, everyone. I'll see you over there. Have fun. Maybe I'll see some of you tomorrow where we continue this again. And we'll see what kind of progress we can make. I am a little bit disappointed by the fact that it seems impossible to bring a waifu into the pocket dimension. I don't know why. Again, as far as I'm aware, spawn eggs work just fine. So why wouldn't the totem work? It weirds me out. There must be some way to make it possible, but I don't know how. Anyway, I'll see you all around. Have a good one. And thanks for watching and goodbye. And of course, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, your support has also been greatly appreciated. And you know what? If you want to catch me live in the future, all you have to do to make that happen is simply check the video description down below. There's a link to my Twitch. And I stream there every single Friday and every single Saturday. So, yeah, if that is at all appealing to you, then be sure to swing by. And I mean, I would love to have you around. Of course, there is no pressure at all. It's entirely up to you if you want to come. Again, Fridays or Saturdays is usually when I'm live, though the other days of the week happen to, on a more irregular thing. Anyway, that's it from my end. Thank you for being here. Goodbye. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.